At least he's honest about that.
Fun.
You know what I mean?
Coming up, Jim Carrey is back. We've got a lot of catching up to do with him.
I thought you were going to do your voice.
Oh, no. What's
you got some explaining to do.
So bad.
The best of our 22 years with Jim are just moments
away. Oh, we're going to the vault? To the vault. It's Jim.
I'm your Venus.
The smoother the skin, the more comfortable you are in it. And now, there's a new way to smooth. Introducing new Venus Platinum, a premium...
You go to bed.
Only Local 44 gives you your forecast first.
Every pain needs a name. What do we think this one is called? You are not a real person. You are a man in the box.
Jim Carrey returns to series TV for the first time since In Living Color back in the 90s.
Let me tell you something.
This time, you see it right there, he's playing kind of a dark Mr. Rogers type in the Showtime series Kidding.
It's going to be real
Looks
good.
really good.
Yeah, now, he was just featured in a pretty extensive Hollywood Reporter profile, and he said this about his return to TV. I'm not back in the same way. I don't feel like I'm little Jim trying to hang on to a place in the stratosphere anymore. I don't feel like I'm trying to hold on to anything.
I like that.
It must be nice.
Let it all go.
Yeah, millions.
Millions. Well, Jim Carrey was the first actor to get a $20 million paycheck. Name the movie.
The Mask.
Nope, The Cable Guy.
Oh, close.
But Access has been with Jim since the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, is this the light? Oh,
This
okay.
is the light. Okay.
How am I?
You look beautiful.
Okay. What a mosh, man!
Jim Carrey, crazy in the crowd at the Liar Liar premiere back in 1997.
Would you be able to go through an entire day without lying?
No. I would, but I wouldn't have any friends.
Riding high on box office mega hits like Ace Ventura and The Cable Guy, Carrey knew his power in Hollywood, but he also knew not to push himself into roles that might not suit him.
I could go to the studio with, a roll of toilet paper and go, I want to make it. And they go, oh, beautiful. Let's do it. So the danger of, doing something that isn't right for you is greater.
But a dramatic turn in The Truman Show paid off with a Best Actor Golden Globe win in 1999.
Well, how does this one feel, huh? Beating out Tom Hanks.
Oh, geez. Well, I don't think of it that way.
Okay, well...
I don't think of it that way. But, to be... it's cliched of it, but it is an honor to be part of the group.
Yeah. Were you surprised?
I think when I heard Lauren Bacall go, like that, everything swung around, and I knew something weird was happening, and I got very excited.
Jim got lost in the character of his idol, Andy Kaufman, in the movie Man on the Moon.
I really did kind of let myself go and didn't think like myself, thought through his head, and it was completely freeing.
Last year you said that if you don't win, it's a scam.
That's exactly how I feel this year, too. There's something really wrong with this town.
If I
don't come away from here with some gold.
Right, and if you don't, what's going to happen?
It's going down to the river.
There's gold here. I'm stuck in there, and I wedged this into the door. And I got us out of the elevator.
You're so resourceful.
I wedged it in.
I like this crew cut.
Oh, thank you very much. If you do it that way, it'll squirt you with water.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Okay, you see my eye?
Let me see.
It's kind of good. The biggest barrier that I've had to overcome, I used to be paranoid about my education. I was a 9th grade 10th grade dropout. So I used to be paranoid about that, when I'd sit with, intelligent people like yourself, and you would, start throwing the questions at me. And, it doesn't bother me anymore. I feel like I could sit down with the Pope and say, speak up! I can't hear you! Is he looking at me?
I love when we go back in the crates for old interviews like that. He's easily one of the best people to sit across from. All right, well, next up, just when you thought you might have been over Drake,